So you're on a super healthy low-fat diet, you've realized that you can produce the essential DHA fatty acids from sugar, and you don't need fat in your life, but sometimes you might want to partake. There's a party, an avocado party, you've been invited. How much can you have? Let's talk about it. I've been getting a lot of questions. Why do you wear sunglasses indoors? First of all, that's a bright light. Second of all, I have eye aids, you dickheads. Catch up with the show, asshole. I've already explained it. So basically, there's only two diets and a bunch of confused people in the middle. You have your low-fat vegan diet, the healthy diet, and then you have the symptom suppressor keto diet that seems to bring health. You're like, I feel great. Why do I smell like a donkey's asshole? I don't know, but it has nothing to do with the inner filth that's accumulating in my body. I'm healthy now. No offense to my keto audience, I love you all. So play along here, let's pretend that the low-fat plant-based diet is the healthy diet. That is the way. You might have struggled on it because you're filthy, you didn't detox hard enough, whatever. You did it wrong, and it is healthy. And one day you should reach for it. So the question is, if you're on this low-fat diet, how much fat can you eat without reintroducing symptoms? The answer may surprise you. In my body, it is 0. That's how much fat I can have without having symptoms come back. Let's talk about it. I don't know exactly what it is that I'm suffering with, but it seems that if you have any blood sugar issues or skin issues, the amount of fat you can have is none. Just none at all, because it will inhibit your blood sugar too much. Maybe you read the 80-10-10 diet and that's your blueprint. You don't go over 10% fat, but you do go up to it. And you can have half an avocado a day and be 80-10-10, maybe even more, depending on how many calories. If you have 4,000 calories of like all carbs, you could probably fit 2 avocados and still be under 10% fat. So if you're going up to 10% fat, that's a lot of fat. You may think, oh, this is a low-fat diet. I'm within the guidelines. No, I can only speak for myself, but I've done a couple little experiments over the past couple months. I got some sprouted chia and flaxseed powder. It should be the most easy to digest of all nuts and seeds. It's sprouted, it's living, and then blended. It's there. 1 teaspoon a day. Dead. Just getting zits out the yin yang. It is so annoying. People just, oh, I'm gonna have some peanut butter today. Oh, I might get a little fat, whatever. They get no symptoms whatsoever. I have a teaspoon of the dirt tasting chia seeds, eruptions. So it's like, okay, I can't have those. What about the natural avocado? It's a fruit. So I've been making avocado sushi, half an avocado every other day. That's like 5% total fat eruptions. I must have been diabetic in a past life, because in this life, if I have the bittest of fat, it's over for me. I can't control my blood sugar. I think that's why I get the symptoms. I have some avocado last night, and then today, as I'm eating all this sugar and the fruit and the starch, my body's not getting rid of it fast enough, and then the bacteria are called in to help digest, and then they poo in me, and then I feel sad, and then my eye bleeds of eye aids, basically. People tell me all the time, why don't you just eat a balanced diet, you freak? Just eat everything. I can't have a quarter of an avocado. You think adding every food group known to man is gonna help me? I would die in 3 days. Just adding beans and grains and eggs and meat and avocados and nuts and seeds, just have a balance of everything. I would erupt. So if you've struggled on high carb diets in the past, think back. How much nuts and seeds were you eating? Like, were you trying to get enough every day to have that 10%, or maybe you went up to 15 or 20%? It's like, oh, what's a little more fat? You might be one of the freaks like me who has to remove it completely, at least for a time. But try it again. Try removing all sources of fat for 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, and just give it a go. See if you don't have more energy, because even when I was having the half an avocado, I felt a little more sluggish. I'm not getting that sugar into my fuel cells. Now, long term, is this going to be a problem? I'm not sure, because it depends who you listen to. Some nutritional experts are like, fat is everything, all your cells, the myelin sheaths, like, we need all this fat. Just for our brain is mostly fat, so you have to eat fat to be fat in the brain. I don't know how much of that's true. Like, we make fat. You eat carbs. If you eat too much, like, you make fat. I'm trying. It ain't accumulating in my body. Stop this. It's really only the essential fats that we would have to consume, and can you even get deficient in it? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because there's lies. Some say like, oh, vegans are deficient in DHA. See, it's those omegas, you can't convert it. How much do we need? What's the level? Like, why is this certain level deficient? The standard American diet is the baseline that we judge this by. And if you're below that, it doesn't make a lot of sense. This is the problem with being a health YouTuber though. I don't have the answers. I don't know, so don't die on my watch. I don't think it's that important, but I don't have like thousands of clients that I've been working with and I'm saying, okay, they do all develop Alzheimer's on this low omega-3 diet. Okay, sorry about that. Here, have some flax oil. Not that you'll remember to take it. That's too soon. So how important are these omega fats? I don't know. And there's some camps that are saying all polyunsaturated fats are just absolutely toxic. Like, there's this whole omega-3 agenda to kill us faster. Like, they could be right. So I don't know. I've never really felt a difference from taking flax oil. It's like, oh, I feel so much better now. I sure was deficient. And omega-3s are in lots of fruits and vegetables like cantaloupes and papayas and the leafy greens. It's like, if you're eating enough raw fruits and vegetables, I don't know about those apples. They seem pretty low. I might die this winter, but if you eat enough raw fruits and vegetables, you should have enough omega-3s. But does it make sense? If I eat fat and I'm getting acne, I'm getting all these symptoms, how am I deficient in the fat? I thought I needed it. Like, why would my body be freaking out? Celebrating? Like, oh, thankfully we have this nutrient, now let's get acne. Do you want a boil on your head? I don't. So I find it hard to believe that I'm deficient in omega-3 fatty acids when I take the most easily digested form and start getting bad symptoms from it. Life doesn't work that way. Like, if you're tired, you're deficient in carbohydrates. You take in apples, you just feel better. You don't like get worse and then, oh, back pain. Oh, now I feel good. 4 days later. It's like, it's immediate. Healthy foods do good things for you right away. So some people can handle a bit more fat, and God bless your heart if you're one of those and you're having a peanut butter potato sandwich right now, and you're feeling great, continue doing it. I'm not going to stop you. But for those who have struggled on high carb diets in the past, try this. Try eliminating fat altogether for a little bit. I mean, obviously there's fats in fruits and vegetables, so you're not on a zero fat diet, but like very low, no overts. Doug Graham, you're wrong. 10% is too high. 92.44. So much protein. I flex with open hands now. I'm gonna go. I'm too strong to continue filming. How you doing? Did you thumb up the video? Wow, that's good. Surely no one would disagree that fats are unimportant. It's proven. I've seen books. The reason you're thumbing it down is because instead of water in your soup, you're having flax oil. You're deep frying vegetables and calling it a soup. That's not sustainable, is it? You're just deep frying carnival food. It's not a soup. Your grandmother would spit it out. Yeah, poor granny. Poor granny in her grave. She's disappointed in you. I'm gonna leave after you buy a vegetable police t-shirt. Subscribing? No.